Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a barbell-only workout with an asterisk. Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. All right, so I had one of you guys ask me how to build a barbell-only workout. I'm going to show you. I got everything outlined. This might be a long video. Hang around. Watch, it'll be worth it. Now, there's an asterisk here. All right, barbell only workout. I'm going to use body weight stuff, okay? Because you can do body weight stuff anywhere. I'm going to suggest some band exercises because if you're a dipshit like me, you probably have a barbell in your space. You can get a band. You can get them at Walmart. You can get them at Amazon. Cheap sets, don't cost anything. They're a perfect addition to a barbell-only workout, and you should really get them if all you have is a barbell. You should also consider a Door TRX unit, which I have right over behind this camera. Cost me like 25 bones on Amazon, but I'm not going to include TRX stuff here. So I got a little body weight stuff worked in, a little band stuff worked in. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build an A-B split using barbell only. I'm not going to get into a full body. I'm not going to get into a bro split, but you will see how you can build your own. So let's dive into it. First thing I got over here is exercise selections, barbell only workout. These are not the only exercises you can do, but they're some of the best exercises you can do. So I'm going to go through them real quick. For back, you have barbell rows and you have T-bar rows. Now for T-bar rows, you just set the barbell up in a corner or set it under a heavy-ass dumbbell. Set the back of the barbell under a heavy-ass dumbbell as a lever. You're good to go. All right, you also have deadlifts. You all know what those are. All right, you have one-arm T-bar rows. With the barbell in the corner, you can just grab the end and row it. You can stand parallel to the barbell, or you can stand at a 90-degree angle and row it any way you want. But one-arm T-bar rows are a great barbell-only exercise when you don't have access to dumbbells. You also have the inverted row, which I'm not going to get into here, but if you search my channel, you can set up a barbell in a rack, and you can do inverted rows, which is basically a row like this. It's a body weight exercise. Obviously, the other body weight exercise you can do is a pull-up or a banded pull-up. And this is assuming, we have some exercise selection here. This is assuming you're at the home gym. You might only have a barbell. You might just have a rack, etc. So for chest, we have the bench press. You all know what the bench press is. And we have the guillotine press. Before I trigger anybody by recommend the guillotine press, let me explain what it is. The guillotine press is basically pressing up around here, the neck area, but I generally only come down to about 6 inches above the neck or in that range, okay? It's a really good chest exercise, and you do it nice and slow and controlled. You don't want to drive those elbows too far back and bring it really down close to your neck. That's awful for the shoulders. You're going to say, hey, arms are flared here. That's a really stupid idea. In general, it is. But for the guillotine press, you don't really bring it down that far. So, you're basically just bringing it to where your arms are parallel to your body, to your torso. And that's okay. Maybe just a hair lower. Anyway, you also have dips, okay? Not a lot. Most of you can do dips. Some of you can't do dips in your home gym. All good. Push-ups. The Sven press or the plate press. Now the Sven press, you basically push 2 plates together, you press them so you're getting that chest contraction and you're pushing out like this. If you don't know what a Sven press is, Google it, YouTube it, whatever. A plate press is basically the same thing lying on your back where you're pushing like this. A plate press can get a little bit dangerous, so keep your head out of your ass if you're going to be holding a plate like this. Just make sure you don't drop it and break all your tooths, okay? All right, you have a band crossover. Now, with a band, I have a band back there on my door. I do single arm, like a cable crossover or a dumbbell fly, or you can stand and do 2 at the same time. I do that for a lot of volume. It's a really good chest exercise with bands. All right. Legs, obviously you have squats and front squats. And to add to that, pause squats. You also can do landmine squats. A landmine squat, you set the barbell in the corner, you hold it like this, and you just do a squat like you're doing a goblet squat. Now, the thing with a landmine squat, because you're holding the bar up like this, it's really gonna work your shoulders as well. So just pay attention to that. You might pick up a little bit of soreness the first couple times you do this exercise, and your shoulders might actually be sore heading into shoulder day. All right. You also have TRX squats, which you can YouTube those. Those are a quality exercise as well. Jump squats, we're getting into body weight work here. You can do jump squats for volume. When you do jump squats or body weight squats, you might want to superset those with another exercise like regular squats. Or you just might want to do rest pause, do 100 reps, okay? And obviously, you can add to this body weight work, lunges and reverse lunges. Do those for volume, okay? Or do those as part of a superset. One thing I do is 50s or 100s. I'll do 50 or 100 total reps. Rest pause style, I'll just try to, rest as needed, but only briefly, and just try to get to my 50 or 100 rep total as quickly as possible. And you have RDLs, Romanian deadlifts, and you have Dimmel deadlifts. Dimmel deadlifts are a really good variation, barbell variation. They're, a brother or a sister to Romanian deadlifts. You only drop the weight right below your knee, but you have that really rapid, really explosive hip hinge action. They're good for your glutes and hamstrings and hips, etc. All right, so shoulders. You have barbell overhead press, all the variations, seated, standing, including behind the neck, military press, push press, all that kind of good stuff. You have the wide grip upright row. Now, when I say upright row, it triggers a lot of people, okay? I'm not talking narrow grip upright row. I'm talking a wider grip right below the nipple area, okay? That's a lot safer for your shoulders than the narrow grip upright row. It's better on your wrists as well. A lot of guys get triggered because they seen the Athlete X video. When I mention upright rows, they're like, oh my God, you can't do upright rows. Don't do narrow grip upright rows. Do wide grip upright rows. They're better for you. All right, so we have the landmine press. Again, put the barbell in the corner, and you're going to do a single arm press like this. You're going to lean into it a little bit so you get in some sweet shoulder action. Some sweet shoulder action. Got that? All right, so band laterals. You can do a band lateral single arm, okay? Or you can put the band under both feet and do two arms at the same time, just like a regular side lateral set. Bands, you can do face pulls. We all know how that goes. That's no explanation needed. And you can also do band upright rows. A really good alternative to the upright row is doing a dumbbell upright row. But since we don't have dumbbells, we're going to do that with a band. We're going to run the band under our feet and pull up like this. And that's a really quality alternative to the upright row, which is generally more dangerous or tends to be more dangerous. It's a really good alternative or replacement for the dumbbell upright row. All right, so we're about done here with the exercises. Arms, close grip bench press for your tricepticons, barbell curls for your biceps. You can also do chin-ups, obviously, or banded chin-ups for support. That's great for your biceps. Skull destroyers, that's a combination that I use where I do 3 reps of lying tricep extensions and then 3 reps of close grip bench presses. So I alternate between these two, and I usually do 30, 40, or 50 reps per set. You can do 21s. That's going to be a barbell curl, but a 21 is going to be 7 reps of the lower half of the curl, 7 reps of the upper half of the curl, and then 7 complete reps, or any sequence thereof. You can do 7 complete reps, 7 half reps in the lower half, 7 half reps in the upper half. You get it. That's 21s. If you don't know what they are, check out YouTube. French press, basically taking your barbell and doing this. It's going to feel a little bit awkward if you're a big, hefty dude like me. You won't be able to get that good quality extension because the barbell will restrict you a little bit. But certainly an exercise you can try and see if you're capable of doing. It's a lot easier with an easy bar, of course. And then we have the landmine curl. That's a really, really crazy variation. But again, you can put the barbell in the corner. You grab it standing up like this and you just curl it up like this, okay? It takes a little bit to get used to. You're kind of curling it like this. I don't know if you can see, but check out Landmine Curl on YouTube. That's an alternative you can do. And you can do band extensions and band curls. You can put your band up at the top of the door frame and do like you would a cable tricep extension, or you can put a band at the bottom of the door and do cable curls. No explanation needed. And of course, we have shrugs, barbell shrugs. You can hold a barbell and do standing calf raises, and you can do a pushback, which is a body weight exercise for the shoulders. I have a video on what the pushback here is here on my channel. So just search my channel from the main page, pushback, and you'll see how to do that. All right, we're 10 minutes in. We're going to get to the sample workout. This is a good enough exercise selection where you can bust your big juicy testicles and do an A-B split, a full body split, or a complete bro split, whatever you want. But you have plenty of exercises here. Again, that's not a complete list. All right. So let me sneak over here, all right, and bounce that camera around a little bit. What we have here is an A-B split. What I do is for A, I have basically legs and back, because that's the way I like to train things. That's the way I like to structure things. And for my B split, I have chest, shoulders, and arms. So we put together a sample workout. You're going to rotate between these four workouts, A1, B1, A2, B2. You can do this 3 times a week. You can do this 4 times a week, whatever. It's a very flexible schedule. A1 has squats, barbell rows, Dimmel deadlifts, pull-ups, lunges, and shrugs. B1, bench press, landmine press, dips or band crossovers, pushbacks and face pulls, maybe a superset, sweet superset action. Then you have skull destroyers and barbell curls or 21s. Moving on to A2, deadlifts, one-arm T-bar rows, landmine squats, inverted rows, RDLs, and calves. And B2, overhead press, guillotine press, band laterals, push-ups, close grip bench press, and landmine curls. I'm not outlining sets and reps. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Excuse my French, but that's where you need to put some French in here. Do what the fuck you want to do. There's no magic programs. Just get a reasonable amount of volume in. But that's a basic structure and a basic template. And again, you can just plug in these exercises into a bro split, into a full body workout. It's really quite easy to do. So if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.